Okay, wine number three for March Wine Club. This is the Terre Rouge Syrah 2014, and this is from Bill Easton. Bill Easton is a legendary winemaker. In fact, when I told Angela Osborne that one of the wines I was probably going to offer this month, and along with hers, to give a contrast of what I think California Grenache should be, by showing what I think California Syrah is, and I've referred to Bill Syrah as prototype California Syrah, which still pays much homage to really its northern Rhone homeland and in his style of winemaking. She's like, wow, that's really cool. Bill's a legend, and Bill is one of the original Rhone Rangers. He's up in the Sierra foothills. He's been making wine for over 30 years. And the three grapes that we're highlighting this month, Grenache, are really native to Spain originally, where it's known as Garnacha, but really probably best known to a lot of folks in France as Grenache. The Chenin Blanc, again, which really comes from the Loire Valley originally, and then Syrah, also native to France, and these are great expressions of these grapes from elsewhere. So Bill makes wines on the Terre Rouge label, which is using Rhone varietals, or what are known as Rhone varietals today, and this being 100% Syrah, and also under the Easton name, where he makes great old vine Zinfandel, which I almost grabbed for this month, as well as Cabernet and other wines. And Terre Rouge comes from the red soil that the grapes are grown in up in that region. And interestingly enough, when I was talking with Eva Zorad from Bon Ami Imports, who are domiciled in South Orange, and Eva is a really great wine person and works for Bon Ami, and we happened to be talking that day about this wine, and it was the day that Perseverance started its journey on the surface of Mars. And I thought, Terre Rouge, Red Planet, I think it was an intervention from the heavens, from the stars, that we use this wine as well, and I think you'll find this is beautiful. Now, 2014 is really cool. It's a pretty recent release. This isn't a wine that's been sitting around on a shelf somewhere for years in our warehouse, but Bill's a practitioner of élevage, which is bottle aging the wines until they're ready. So, this has seen some barrel time, but then they age it and improve it at the winery, and before it gets released to the public. You find this a lot in Rioja, in Spanish wines in Rioja as well. And it's not something that's practiced a lot. Why? Because you're holding on to inventory instead of selling it. And you really have to have a commitment to the long term in order to do this. Again, this is going to be a great contrast to the Grenache, in that it's going to have be a little bit more robust, more earthy, but again, a great grape to become familiar with, and in its way that it's made by somebody who's been doing it for years and incredibly well. Bill also recently had one of his single vineyard Syrahs get a 100-point rating. This is not that wine, but this is a highly regarded wine as well. So I think it's going to be fantastic to try. So there you go. Have a great month.